Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share something with you that is going to piss a lot of people off, both men and women. But it doesn't mean that it's not true. And this is about relationships. I was in a pretty good conversation with my wife on the way home from the airport last night, and why marriages get stuck, or relationships get stuck, or they fizzle out. And it's because of lack of effort. And they think effort. They think, oh no, we're putting the effort in. But let me explain. And I'll use myself as an example. All right. I'll use our relationship as an example. So I talk for a living. I am in meetings. I'm the CEO of 2 organizations, managing partner of a third. I literally wake up and start talking. My thoughts, the way that I articulate things, the way that I broker deals, the way that I teach. I mean, I am teaching in the Agoge. I am coaching clients. I am in business meetings all day. I'm leading employees. It is nonstop all day. Me just running my freaking mouth. So at the end of the day, I don't want to talk. I don't want to go home and have a whole other conversation about my day and just keep running my mouth and have to think. I just want to stare at a blank wall and turn my brain off, right? But my wife, who's wonderful and amazing, is not that way. She wants to know everything. She wants to talk. She wants me to ask her about her day. And I just could not. I'm just exhausted mentally, and I don't want to do that. So a lot of guys just don't. They just want to go grab a beer, and they just want to turn on the TV, and they just want to check out and turn their brain off. I get it. I totally understand. On the opposite, women, let's talk about a mother who maybe they work, maybe they don't, doesn't matter, but they work and take care of kids. So it's like they've been, attached to babies, attached to toddlers, attached to work, and they got to go home and cook and clean and take care of kids and do homework and all the different things that is required of a woman and required of a mother. So at the end of the day, cleaning up baby poo and like just taking care of bratty kids or whatever it is. And I'm not saying these are bad things. What I'm saying, this is just life. This is life that we deal with, right? She doesn't feel sexy. She doesn't feel like she's ready to go turn into your girlfriend and go bang you at the end of the night, right? Like, she doesn't feel that way. So what she's expecting is for you to make her feel that way, for you to have the conversation, get into her head, blah, blah, whatever it may be. So, and a guy doesn't do that, and she doesn't feel sexy. So what happens? It becomes the norm that you just end the day. And that's normal, right? Like, that is normal. She's exhausted. She doesn't feel like a sexual being. The guy is tired of talking, tired of working for everything. He just wants it to be given. This is the trap that men and women find themselves in. And it's a cycle that starts repeating, and then you start growing apart. So when we talk about putting effort into our marriage, when I show up at the house, guess what? I have to put the effort into giving her what she needs, giving her her requirements to make her feel loved, appreciated, and supported, right? That is the effort. I have to go I have to dig down deep, grab my balls, be a man, and go, how was your day? And let's have a conversation. Let's sit on the back porch. Let's talk about the day. Let's talk about things in our life, what's going on, how things are, right? Even though we don't want to. I understand that. Same with women. Guess what? Go take your ass a bath, clean yourself up, right? Yes, I understand that you don't want to, but you're never going to want to unless you do it. This is where the extra effort comes into play, and this is where women are probably going to destroy me. But yeah, take the extra effort. Wash your ass, right? Go put on some clean clothes. Don't take off all the dirty shit, right? You don't have to do that, but do whatever it is. Just go the extra effort for your man, and he needs to do the same when you guys meet. That's the effort that is required in a relationship. And when that happens, holy shit, man. That's how relationships stand the test of time, because both parties are now receiving what they need, right? And maybe it's not what I'm talking about. Maybe it's something else. But my point being is, you have to show the effort when you don't want to, when you don't feel like it. You have to show your loved one, the person that you are cherishing life with, the one that you've created life with, you have to go the extra mile even when you don't want to. And what's really shitty is we give all these third-party people our energies, right? whether it be our kids, you know, employees, you know, extra, you know, people outside of the marriage. And then we have nothing left for the actual person that we're actually in a relationship with or married to. That's pretty shitty. So, if you want to have an elite level relationship, if you want to have an elite level marriage, you have to go the extra mile. When we talk about effort, that's what I'm talking about. Reach down, grab your balls, do the things you don't want to do, because you do it all fucking day anyway. So why would you not do it with the person that you love? It takes two to tango. Both people need to get what they want. And the only way they get what you want is when you do it the fucking anyway. And you don't do it because you're just, oh, because I have to. No, you do it because you love the other person, so you're gonna make the effort, even when you don't feel like it. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Remember to like it. Remember to drop me a comment. I want to respond to it. I'm actually the one responding to the comments. And if you like this video, you're gonna absolutely love this one right here.